Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your bonus read for Wednesday, Pump Day, the 11th of September. You're probably wondering what happened to it because I did the What's Cracking earlier and then I had a few things I had to do in between, and I'm working from home today, so I did a little bit of work and then I thought I'll come back and do this a little bit later on. Okay, what's the bonus read going to give us today? Okay, so I have the Seven of Swords coming out. So the Seven of Swords is the card that everybody sort of calls the cheating card, the betrayal card, whatever you'd like to call it. In this card, we see somebody trying to sneak away with a lot of swords, and the swords denote mental energy. So what we see in this card is someone trying to get away with something. Now, sometimes this can mean that someone's trying to get away without saying something. It can mean that someone's trying to sneak away with something that doesn't belong to them, but not always does it mean something tangible. It's about someone trying to sneak away, get away with something here. Oh, I forgot to have a look behind it. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is behind that with the Ten of Wands. Wow, okay. This is sort of a feeling that someone is trying to either conceal a burden or conceal some sort of sadness or depression by not speaking up about something. And in doing that, they are stopping something wonderful from happening. So it's like if you stay in this energy, this Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles energy, and don't speak up and don't say anything, then you're stuck in this energy rather than moving towards something that's more stable. So someone is feeling like they want to be safe by not speaking up about something. So if you have someone around you, just watch here, because they're carrying around a lot of energy that they need to let go of, but they're not speaking up about it here. If they did speak up, it would release a lot of that stuff and allow them to move forward. But for some unknown reason, someone's holding on to something and not speaking up about something because it's safer to be that way. Okay, sorry, got distracted. Okay, Seven of Pentacles coming out here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles talks about building for the future. I mean, we can see in this she's trying to plant something here. And because the Pentacles are here, sometimes it's about investing in yourself, but mostly it's about being patient, waiting, and understanding things will come in their own time. Okay, definitely got some sort of reading here about work, because we have the Eight of Pentacles coming in next. So for some of you here, you're trying to either manifest a new job, or you're putting some sort of effort in to reap the benefits of something that you have been working at. This can be business. Okay, so what the universe is saying here is you need to look at this from a different perspective. You're stuck in one perspective of how to make this grow, and you're not looking at it differently. And there's a passionate new start for you here, but you have to be a bit more open-minded and look at this in a very different way. And that means moving away from the ideas that you have in your head about how things should work. All right, somebody's getting a message in about something here. And walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills them. I'm looking back here and thinking somebody is clinging on to something here and not allowing for a new start. So clinging on to perhaps something that is not allowing them to move forward here. Could be for some of you that you're hanging on to a job or an old situation and not doing anything about it. So you're stuck in that energy. And the universe is saying here, if you look at it from a different perspective, you can bring in a brand new start and allow yourself to move away from what doesn't serve you here. Okay, because look what's coming in. We have the Sun coming in here. Okay, Queen of Pentacles coming out. So Could be that you're taking on this energy of the Queen of Pentacles here, because the Queen of Pentacles, as much as she's very nurturing, down to earth, she's very motherly, she's also very, very financially secure, and is always looking at ways to make herself financially secure. And the outcome here is the energy of the Knight of Wands. So I know exactly where this is going. So for some of you, this is work. For others of you here, you're hanging on to something that you're refusing to speak up about because there's some safety in something. Could be in a marriage. It could be that you're not speaking up and moving out of this marriage because somehow or another, even though you're not happy and you're carrying these burdens around, there's some sort of safety in this energy here by not speaking up. So maybe you're really unhappy in a job, you're really unhappy in a marriage or relationship, but you feel somehow that it's easy to put up with this misery than what it is to speak up and say something. Very interesting, because I have this beautiful stability on the other side of it, and you're holding it back by sitting in this energy. Okay. So what I have for you is that there are people here, and I feel like I've got probably a lot of people who are in some sort of situation where they feel stuck, confined, restricted, and unable to build further, even though they're trying to invest in their future. Everything's coming to a grinding halt here, and new starts are not happening because this person is getting stuck in this idea of it's too hard to do something about it. I don't want to create a problem, so I'd rather stay here miserable and unhappy rather than inviting this brand new stable start into my life. So the universe is about to throw the stick at you, as I always say, because you're moving away from this energy here. Some message or some sort of relief is in sight. And I want to say you're moving from this very sort of stuck energy into this beautiful Knight of Wands fiery energy, because someone is giving you an opportunity at a brand new start here. So the feeling, I'm going to get some clarifiers here so I can help you out a little bit, because there is this definite need to walk away from things that don't serve you emotionally, and you're trying to do this Six of Swords. So you're trying to take your lessons with you and move on, but you're stuck in this hanged man mode because you've got this idea that there's no escape. Someone won't open the door for you, and you're waiting for someone to open that door, when in fact the door handle is in your hands, not in someone else's. So it's that whole thing of wanting someone else to help you out here, when this is about you learning and taking on self-growth, you understanding that you hold the answers here, but you are doing it, and it's somehow or another, it's this Page of Wands that's allowing you to move forward here. So I want to get a bit of clarity on this Page of Wands. It's some sort of message. It's quite, oh, look at this. It's quite possibly coming from someone that you are either friends with or someone from your past, because it's allowing you to take this leap of faith here. And this is what you're doing here. It's like, I'm just going to get another, oh, and then look, a wish coming true. Okay. So somebody will say to you, it's either a friend, a relative, someone from your past is going to open you up and give you some insight on how to move forward here. Now, they're not helping you do it. They're not making you do it. It's like they're going to bring in some sort of message or some sort of gift here that allows you to go forward. There is a feeling here that you could be drinking too much alcohol. So I want to say to you that you probably need to be conscious of how you are treating your body at the moment. Because I have a lot of glasses in this reading, a lot of alcohol. And it could be that that energy we had at the beginning, that Five of Pentacles energy, is what is making you feel depressed or down, is drinking quite a lot. So if this is what you're doing to drown your sorrows, it's not allowing the universe the space to bring you the messages to help you take this leap of faith and out of this situation. But this says it all. When you get the Nine of Cups coming out like this, that says it all. You've got a wish coming true here. You've just got to trust when this message comes in that there's a wake up here for you. You need to understand that that is what is going to wake you up. So it may be a message that means nothing in terms of moving you forward, but something in that message will help you to move forward. Okay. Oh, I have 2 cards coming out here, so let's read both of them this morning. So I have the card here of building blocks, and that is the card 28. Okay, the Oracle's message is you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. And this is here too. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are being underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? So I always think of, how we've been taught that things have to be a certain way. Like you have to stay in a loveless marriage. You have to stay in a job because we stay in a job forever. You don't give it away. Those things don't stand true for you. And it says, will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life now? You are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. The other thing we have here is Unfinished Symphony, which is card number 10. So it says under the Oracle's message, this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. If this is about a relationship, it's about things that are not said or energy that still lingers even though you've moved on. So whatever it is, you are building blocks for the future at the moment and you may not see it, but you are investing and something needs to be finished off so that you can move on. Have a fantastic Wednesday.